back, everybody, to Metroid Mania. It's Friday, and we're back from our vacation, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and
did they know where we even went?
No, I don't think so. Yeah. We went to Las Vegas, everybody, and it was pretty cool. We saw Cesar's Palace.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That's how they say it down there in Vegas.
Yeah, it's Vegas terms. We were there. We get it.
We know the lingo.
We also saw Blue Man Group, which was definitely an experience for me because I've never seen it before, and I gotta say I was pretty shocked.
It's weird. It's a weird show. I've seen it twice. I think it's cool. I think Peyton was more just weirded out by the whole experience, but
yeah, it was a weird time and all. Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta take a different route, you know?
Yeah, you gotta improvise.
Keep those turtles on their toes. The turtle toes. As the crab's just like, what are you talking about?
The TTTTT, if you will, Teeny Tiny Turtle Toes.
So Las Vegas was really cool, and now we're back, and we're gonna be making a lot of videos.
One thing I'll say about Las Vegas is no matter where you go, there will be like no one around you, and all of a sudden it'll just smell like crap. I don't know why, it just does, and I don't understand it. I'm not gonna try to understand it. It's just
like,
what
honestly,
happens.
You're just walking down the sidewalk, minding your own business, and suddenly
Crap
poops just in the air. Not literally, like there's not actual poop floating through the air, but
it's flying poop!
I mean, I'd be happy because at least you'd have an explanation for it. But
yeah, that's I think the scariest part. You don't know where it came from.
What is that? Where did it come from? No, actually, I really don't want to know where it came from.
Probably the bowels of some dude that just overstuffed himself at the buffet.
What we did see was a homeless guy digging his cigarette in the crack between the sidewalk, and
so that was a sight.
That was a sight. And did we see one getting arrested? No, but we saw a guy
his cooler got stolen, and not got stolen. So a police officer came and confiscated his cooler from him because he was not supposed to be selling it. You know, there's two different types of people. There's the people that sell it on the bridge, you know, bridges like across the street, and then there's people that just sell it right next to the strip. And you can't do that because then people will see you, and then cops will take your stuff, and then you're gonna curse out the cop like that guy did.
Well, see, it's fine if you're selling water bottles like most of those people are. Which, well, even then, I'm kind of like, I don't want that, because you never know what's in that water.
Yeah, that's another thing.
But when you're selling alcohol on the street, and you have no license to do so, you're gonna get in trouble. That's just how it works.
Yeah, and seemed like he wasn't going to be in trouble. He just was like
his cooler
fighting
just got
the system.
Yeah. But then you also see a lot of those yard-long drinks, which I think is responsible for all the drunken people. We heard
okay.
So many of them in the hallways. Okay, well, it's like
hilarious.
2 a.m. We're trying to get some sleep, and we just hear some just completely wasted people tromping down the hallways at night, singing, "You spin me right around, baby, right around." And we just hear them like hit the wall and just crash and burn.
I have the scenario in my head. It's like he actually was just spinning around, going down the hallway, arms flailing like an airplane doing a barrel roll, and then just smacks, or aileron roll, if you will. And then he just smacks the wall and gives himself a major concussion. Then makes himself even more brain dead than he already is.
That's probably how it works.
Yep. Probably.
Wait, I'm thinking wasted would have been like the correct term there.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, the Grand Theft Auto thing would have actually applied.
You know, the funny thing is I forgot about this one, but when we were walking through Caesar's Palace, I can't remember if it was Caesar's Palace or Paris or whatever, or the Paris or whatever.
Yes.
But we got to like this store, this like clothing store, and there were these two girls outside with like super yard-long drinks, and then they were trying to dance to the beat of the music, but were laughing at themselves because they were dancing.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
They were laughing so hard that they were crying. But you know, like when you're laughing really hard and trying to move around, you kind of like flop around like a limp noodle? That was a crazy accurate, representation of what they were doing. Just like imagine them flailing their arms like limp noodles.
Just full noodle mode engaged.
But just laughing as hard as they can. Like, I gotta admit, I was laughing with them.
I mean, they were having a fun time, so...
It was funny. I'll give it to them. It was pretty funny. But there were a lot of people staring, too. It was just hilarious.
It's a good time.
And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this one, too. There was a dude, and he was, we were going up to our hotel room, and so we were going up the elevator, and he walked up, like, leaned against the wall, pointed to his friend, and was like, it's gonna be that one. And there were like 6 elevators that he could have chose from, and he chose one elevator, and he chose the one next to the one that the actual one came up on. And then when he got in the elevator, some lady like dropped a water bottle or something, and he bent down to pick it up, and he like almost fell down in the process. He was like,
yeah, he like rubbed his butt all the way down the wall as he picked it up, and we were like,
dude,
you do you.
You do you, buddy.
But yeah, it was a fun time. We also played a ton of Metroid on the way. We just got on a Metroid like spree.
Did we say that already?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Well, yeah, we did go on a Metroid spree. Like, this guy over here, he beat 3 Metroid games on the trip, including this one. So, he should know where he's going.
I do know where I'm going.
Okay, good. But, yeah, so, what happened was... What was that supposed to
I tried to do the charge. I don't know how you said you do it.
Oh, no, so you're supposed to, like, jump and, like, shoot down on it, like, and go into ball form, like, at the same time, like, as soon as you were about to hit, like, the egg thing. Sorry, I watched a speedrun of this right before we started playing it just to get inspired, and I was like, oh, that would have been cool. You can do, like, a recharge thing, like, as soon as you shoot that egg thing, and then it, like, kind of skips the whole process where it shows it in your inventory, and you just get the recharge. It's pretty cool. But, anyway... So, yeah, we were both playing Fusion for most of the trip, and I got to a certain mini-boss right before the final boss. I don't want to spoil anything, even if there's people who haven't played it yet, but I got to a mini-boss right before the final boss, and I just could not beat it for the life of me. I mean, he beat it just fine and had already beaten the final boss, too, and just beaten the game, and I was just sitting there like, I cannot do this. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And then I quit, I rage quit, and then I went back to it because I was like, I'm not gonna let this game beat me, you know? I'm not gonna let the game beat me. So then I beat the boss, the mini boss, and then I'm going to the final boss, which you'd think, oh, the final boss is easy because it gives you everything to do it with. But then I didn't have any health. And so I died, and I quit again, and I still haven't beat it.
So that's the moral of this story, children. Give up on your dreams. Never try again if you fail. It's not worth it, and you will fail every time.
Never try your dreams. They'll never succeed. No,
that's not true. Try your dreams.
That's what we're trying right now.
YouTubing.
Yeah.
So, yes, Metroid Fusion was a great game, and then we played, well, I played some Metroid Zero Mission, beat the game, and then on the way home, I played some Metroid 2, which is really, really hard, so I just used a guide, and then I completed the whole game, and it was really fun, and that's that. And we were hoping during E3 for... an awesome new Metroid game, and guess what happened? It didn't come.
Well, we got a Metroid game like we were asking for, but it wasn't like we were asking for. It was Metroid Prime Commanders, right?
Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Yeah, Federation Force. Oh, that is a
doozy. I can't even understand how they decided to go with that. The graphics, first of all, are just absolutely disgusting. It looks worse than Metroid Prime Hunters for the original DS, to me, at least.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to us, but seriously, don't let that stop you from going and getting it yourself, because, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, and if you think it's going to be a good game, by all means, go ahead and try it out, but that's probably not going to be one I'm going to be picking up anytime soon, because you know it's going to be, like, at least a $40 purchase, and I don't think that looks like it's worth it.
Well, considering Samus isn't in it, I'm kind of like, no, thanks.
I think if they're gonna make it a paid game, they should do something like they did with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, because I mean, with that, they knew it was a first party title, but I mean, it's not like Mario's in it or anything. So I mean, they were like, you know what, people are probably going to be pretty mad if we make this full price. You know, it's probably like a $40 game. So instead of like a $60 Wii U purchase, like a regular Wii U purchase, they made it like $40, which I thought was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think that I think Nintendo knows that they messed up at E3. They know that Metroid was not what the fans wanted, and they also did a tweet that said, "We're sorry."
Yeah, I mean, if you have to apologize for your E3, I mean, they've done it before. Like when they did the Wii Music or whatever, you know, they came out with an apology video, I think. But like, at this time, Nintendo of Japan tweeted and somebody translated it, and you can like put it into Google Translate or something, and it comes out basically the same as what that guy translated it to be. So I mean, you know, it's the real thing, but it just, I don't know.
It's just like a joke, really. Like, it's kind of a slap in the face. But anyway, we'll continue that next time on Unexpected Gaming. Thanks for watching, and stay scrambled.